Hello, boys and girls. Today we are going to be doing a lesson on the book we read yesterday, They All Saw a Cat. Okay, so today's lesson is called We All Saw a Cat, and me, Miss Emily, I'm going to be leading our lesson today. Okay, so first, I want you guys to look at this picture, okay? And we're going to talk about what we see in this picture. So on the left side, we see a man saying that he sees the number 6. And on the right side, we see a man saying that he sees the number 9. Now they are looking at the exact same thing. They're looking at the exact same shape at the exact same time. The only difference is their perspective. And their perspectives are different because they're standing on different sides. So because this man is standing on one side, he sees a 6, and because the man is standing on the other side, he sees a 9. Their perspectives are different because of where they're standing. Now, the word perspective, I'm going to be using this word a lot in our lesson today. And now we are going to go into what this word means and how we're going to use it in our lesson. Now, perspective. Perspective is a point of view or a way of seeing things, like how two people can look at the same tree and see different sides of it. This goes back to our picture over here, where we see them looking at the exact same thing, just differently. It's the same thing, but they see it and they perceive it differently. Okay, so I'm going to be using my cat as an example. So I'm going to be using these sentence builders to help me create a sentence explaining my perspective on my cat. So our sentence builder reads, from my perspective, my cat is blank because she is blank. Now, my word bank consists of the words scary, cute, small, and big. Now, this picture, while it's not me, it really represents how my cat seems to me. Okay? So, using these words, we are going to, or I'm going to, create a sentence. From my perspective, my cat is, I'm going to use the word cute because she is small. Now, this is me using my perspective on my cat to create a sentence to share my perspective to you. Now, as a class, we are going to refer back to the book we read yesterday, and we are going to become the mouse in this story, and we are going to explain, using our sentence builders, the mouse's perspective on the cat. Okay, so our sentence builder is from the mouse's perspective, because the cat was blank, it looked blank. Now, our words changed a little bit. Our word banks consist of mean, kind, small, and big. Now, looking at this picture and seeing how the mouse sees the cat, we are going to build our sentence. Looking at this picture, we see a lot of spikes around the cat, and the color is red, and the cat has fangs, and its whiskers are all crinkly, and the cat doesn't really look the nicest. So, using our words, we're going to build this. From the mouse's perspective, first we're going to try the word kind. From the mouse's perspective, because the cat was kind, because the cat was small, it looked kind. Now, as we can see, the cat is not small to the mouse, so small wouldn't work and kind wouldn't work either. Now we're going to use mean and big. From the mouse's perspective, because the cat was big, it looked mean. This sentence is correct because of the picture that we have and what we're seeing in our picture. So I'm going to write from the mouse's perspective, because the cat was big, it looked mean. Now we are using our picture to support our sentence. So we know that this is the best description we can get of the mouse's perspective. We're going to try one more, and we're going to become the bird, and we are going to be looking at the cat from the bird's perspective. So our sentence builder reads, from the bird's perspective, because the cat was blank, it looked blank. Now we are going to use two words. Right now we're going to use spooky and tiny. From the bird's perspective, because the cat was tiny, it looked spooky. This is not correct because the cat is really, really far away from the bird. The bird can't really see if the cat looks scary to it or anything. Now we're gonna use tiny and silly. From the bird's perspective, because the cat was tiny, it looked silly. Now, this description of the cat connects more to what the picture is showing us because the bird is really far away from the cat, and the bird doesn't seem scared at all. It kind of might even look like it's smiling because the cat was tiny. It looked silly. Now, boys and girls, it is your turn. We are going to use our prompt and our visual aids to create this assignment. Now, our prompt is, if you were a small fish in the sea, what would your perspective of the shark be? And for my ELL students and my other students who need extra help, we are using the pictures to really describe and to see what it is we're trying to describe in our prompt. This assignment would be done in small groups in paper, and we would all share our findings. And then our exit ticket would be as a group, we'd all come together and we are going to share a time where something looked different to us than it did to our parents. And how, because we as kids are a little bit smaller than our parents, we see things differently. Thank you. And so for my reflection of my mini teach today, um, I decided to choose perspective because I feel like this book does a really good job at showing um, the different perspectives that animals see when they look at a certain thing and how it differs between us and animals. And the book also goes into our visual aspects. And I think it's a really, really good way to show the kids um, how you see things and how color and different kind of things can describe a feeling that is trying to be conveyed in a book. Um, the most difficult part of planning the lesson was trying to find words that would not be too big for the students to use, words that they would be able to use, especially, ELL students who are just learning the language. And for my micro teach two, I think I will be using perspective again in a different sense, and really using this book to teach something because there are so many different ways we can look at things. Um, and I think I will change um my energy in the lesson that we are going to be doing in person because that will be more interactive than this is because there wasn't anyone to like bounce off of. And yes, thank you so much.